Hi there, my name is Mike DeBelvo, and I'm going to do a little lesson on how to draw. This will be for beginners, and it's done through Southgate Center for Seniors in Woodstock. Okay, so this is for the beginner drawer. Now here's an individual who is not sure what to do, how to do it, what he needs, she needs, and how to go about it. So we're going to keep it fundamental. First thing you need, of course, will be pencil, and at the end of it an eraser, or just one of those little white erasers. That'll be just fine. Okay, now what kind of pencil do you get? Well, HB is good, or B. Avoid H's unless you want to go very light, and they do cause a problem. If they're light, they're hard to see. Okay, but HB, 2B, 3B, those are fine if you happen to have those. If not, that's fine too. And you need paper. Well, just the paper from your printer will be just fine. That's all you need. Or if you want to get fancy, excuse my back, but here it is. You can get one of these things, just a sketchbook if you want to do that, but that's for later. That's not, you don't have to worry about that now. But later on, you get interested in it a little bit more. Now, we're just going to start with some fundamentals, okay? We've got a B pencil here, okay? Here is the page. It's there. That's important. You keep an eye on these things here. If you're going to draw a building, for instance, then you might just go straight down, okay? And then a line is up. Now I'm keeping an eye on the bottom and the top here, okay? And if I want to put a roof on it, I'll do something like that. Okay, that's the beginning of the building. This is a little tiny thing right there, and then you can go up like that. Just that little bit makes a difference. Okay, now take the building and don't worry about all this perspective stuff. Okay, and just go back. This one goes back. See this line here? That line and the line over here, wherever it might be, they have to be pretty much the same. See how that went? This line is straight down with the side of the page. Okay, so and go in a little bit. See how that's in a little bit there? Go in a little bit and go down. Then the bottom, see that? The bottom, they're about the same like that. And there you've got a structure. That confuses people, okay, if you want to do buildings, all right? Now, it's a good idea to get yourself a horizon line sort of like that. And if you want to put in bushes or something in the background, you don't have to get fancy. You just see, I'm just kind of making shapes. These will be the tops of trees. And to put trees, don't start at the bottom. Don't, avoid starting at the bottom of a page or too close to the side. And you just, put in your tree. I go up here, I put they become little Y's. See the Y there? Okay, don't make them too stiff though. They can move. Just make them move like that. All right? And then you bring that down like this. And there's a tree limb. And pull them out, make them go up. See, and that one. Now, things that you're looking at will be your spaces. See space, you're breaking up space. I've got all kinds of space here. I've got to break that up somehow. But right now I'm just fussing, and behind there, another tree here, like that. Okay, and you might put a tree over there. And then I'm going to put some other stuff at the bottom. See how it begins to build up? And here's that. Over here at the top here, another branch or two, like that. Likewise here, if you want a chimney on this house, okay, the chimney will be, let's put it at the back. That's maybe better, I don't know. We'll put it right here. Oh, it doesn't matter. Put it right there, let's say. Okay? Now, the chimney will go along there, and then the front of it will go like that. Okay? This part will go up. This part will go, well, basically with that, don't change it too much. And then this will go down that way. And see where the roof is here? It's got to be on the other side of the roof too, so get it over a little bit. Don't see, leave that space there, like that, and then go out a little bit this way, out a little bit that way, and then put a little stone thing at the top there. like that. And then you might put a little something at the top, like this. I'm going to fill that in. I'm just going to do this. Okay, like that. Now I can use the eraser to get rid of that line, or I can just kind of do this to it. See how that works? Just like that. Okay, and put this down maybe a little bit more like that. Alrighty, and you can put a few more trees here. Just like that. And you can put some twigs and I don't know, who knows what else there. If you want to put a door here someplace. Okay, see this line here, this should be sorted with that line. Okay, we don't get too fancy. And put a doorknob on it, and there you've got a door. If you want a window, you can put a round one up here if you want. Okay, windows here, you might put one here, maybe another one there, another one here, another one here. Straight line down, straight line down. See, straight line down. That's what makes a big difference. Straight line down, okay? Now, you want to just put a little something like that around the window. My window's down a little bit here. Okay. And you can break the window up like that and like that. And put the lock on the window, put the lock on the window. Then inside, just scribble it like that. And we don't have to see inside, okay? And here is your building. This guy here, you can, I don't know, break it up if you want, a little bit. Probably something like that, it's fine. Okay, this you can darken up. Just kind of fill it in, just like that. Okay, and with some lines, have a pathway. Try to avoid bringing your pathway to the corner of the page like that, okay? And you might say that over here there's maybe, I don't know, fence maybe, goes to the side of the house, who knows why. You know, people like to have fences. So your fence posts go straight up and down. As you get closer to the right of the page, the fence posts get bigger and a little bit farther apart, like this. And this other one will be out here. Now, you can, let's just put some wire on this fence post out, not too many. I don't know what you're keeping in here, but doesn't matter. Okay, and if you want, you can go down, but that gets kind of fancy. Okay, let's put some twigs on there, or whatever, some flowers, if you want flowers. Okay, and some stuff here, some stuff here. Okay, and suggesting some shingles, little few lines like this. You don't put them all in, you just suggest a few. It's an illusion. It's a length and width. There's no depth to it. We're creating the illusion of depth. Okay, it's going to keep this one simple. Going to put some grasses around here. Grass is at the bottom of these things here, really. You know, root them in there because we're not going to mow the lawn close to that. Okay, and some twigs and some stuff like that. And if you do this to the house, gives it a bit of life. Go change this the other way. Okay, now in the background here, you can darken that up. You don't know what's back there. And if you want, you can darken that up. See what darkening it up does? You can begin to see the house much different. I'm hatching. If I'm crossing it, that's cross hatching. Okay? I'm not being super careful. I can erase those lines if I want. I'm not worrying about it. What I'm looking for is another principle of your artwork. If I'm doing some stuff here, look what happened to your house. Just by making it darker back here, doing nothing fancy,
I can see the house a whole lot better. Looks like there might be somebody, he maybe even lives in there, you know? You can put a few lines here, a little detail, not too much detail, just a bit like that. And there you've got a drawing. And that's the kind of thing to do, okay? You just remember, you've got the direction these lines go. These lines go straight down, okay? These lines will follow these. If you've got a line here, then that line will sort of follow it a little bit. Okay, this line's here, this line's there, and these guys kind of follow these lines. Okay, you might bring this one down a little bit, as you know, because it's supposed to meet way over here someplace, so we're not going to worry about that, right? There's a lot of stuff you don't need to worry about a whole lot. You're just kind of having some fun and playing with it, and I'm going to put a line that goes this way. There. Just a little thing like that gives you a pretty decent view. Okay? I'm not going to shade it and do all this and that and the other thing. You don't need to do it at this point in time. Just a little picture that you're kind of happy with. Okay? Here's another kind of a picture that you're happy with. I'll show you that for a second. You can practice that one at home. Alright, so that's it for today. And try to, just have fun with it. Get yourself a good pencil. Get some paper.